Alright, so I basically just did it. Y'all can see I still got the same clothes on, right? Well, the same shirt. Basically just did a reaction to this dude, to one of this guy's video where a cop and a blue truck, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know what video is coming out first, but I just did a reaction to one of his videos. But this one says 12-year-old and 14-year-old have a huge gunfight with police. 1 second, let me check on King. He's been quiet for too long. 12 years old and 14 years old having a shootout with police? What in the world?
Donut here. You may notice I'm not in my office. I'm down
Okay.
the Sorry about break.
Flagler County burns the home down.
That's right, she stole puppies, they put her in a foster home, and she burned the foster home down. These aren't your average cheeky and funny Florida man antics, like Florida man going to a Chick-fil-A naked then fighting people when they look at his wiener. These are the Florida antics that are tragic and cruel. Deputies were on the hunt. They were patrolling a neighborhood, doing all sorts of bolo stuff when neighbors approached them and said they had heard some broken glass coming from a nearby home. When deputies approached the house, they saw signs of forced entry and set up a perimeter. The homeowner, who was only gone for a short while, returned and told deputies that there was an AK-47, a pump shotgun, a handgun, and a couple of hundred rounds of ammo inside of the house. Our two young suspects actually broke into the house, took baseball bats, and smashed up everything inside. Like I said, not the cute and spontaneous kind of Florida crime. Police showed up, and at around 8:30 p.m., they started taking fire from inside the home. Seems like those kiddos have gotten a hold of the AK-47, the pistol, and the shotgun. The suspects spent the next several minutes shooting at police from all sorts of different angles inside the house. They were running from window to window, just popping all shots at police from the 3 firearms that they had.
I'm not gonna lie, that's rough, man. Like from the cop point of view, I'm not gonna lie, that's rough. Cause it's like, you got a family you gotta go home to at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But this is a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even in high school, well, 14 might be, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even out of high school yet. And like, I'm sure, you know what I'm saying? But most cops don't want to kill kids, you know what I mean? That's rough.
Cool as a cucumber, Sergeant Donnie Maxwell posts up on a tree behind the house while taking fire and remains calm, constantly updating the perimeter on where the suspects are and what they are doing. The sergeant keeps telling them to drop their weapons, but the female with the shotgun just keeps shooting at him. At one point, she even comes outside and even threatens to kill the sergeant.
Wow.
Damn.
Shot fired. Alright, Central, located the gun. Shot fired. Everybody get hard cover. Hard cover.
Appears the female has a long gun pointed toward me. I have to hold my cover. Stand by. It's either a shotgun or a long gun. Female has it in her hand. Juvenile male looks like he has something in his hand as well. They're at the back sliding glass door on my side, which would be facing the 3.
Damn.
Shooting out the rear window toward my direction. Stand by.
Well, they clearly ain't got no aim. So that's a good thing, but it's just the fact that they're even trying to...
Okay. No weapons in her hand. They just busted out the window in the back. Stand by. Female has a shotgun in her hand. Stand by. Put the gun down now!
Hold on. Take our time.
10-4. They're shooting at me. Hold it. Hold the air. I'm code 4. She's re-racking around inside the shotgun. Juvenile male has a firearm in his hand. Juvenile female is at the 1-2 side corner. I'm not sure if they're going to come to the front door or not. Stand by.
This part right here is kind of soul-crushing because you know that the officer absolutely doesn't want to have to shoot a child.
Right, that's basically what I was saying. Like, feel me? And like, but he gotta go home at the end of the day. Like, feel me? Imagine getting taken out by a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's rough.
Don't make me do this.
Right.
Don't do this.
Damn. I can only, I can literally, I'm not gonna lie, I feel for him in this moment. Because I can only imagine, like, you know?
What he said kind of sums up what every single cop on scene is thinking. Nobody wants to shoot him.
Yeah.
It's finally getting dark and the sergeant is still posted up behind a tree. That's when the helicopter comes out with the thermals and the suspects continue to shoot at officers from multiple sides of the house. The officers at one point even step into the line of fire to throw the suspects a cell phone to try and talk to them. They weren't even interested in the cell phone and continued to try and have a gunfight with officers.
Damn.
Who's with you?
Stand by. Shots fired at me again. Juvenile male fired that round. Stand by. She's got the AK and a shotgun. She's wrapping around the top of her neck. Shots fired. God damn it. Shots fired again. Female now has a pistol. Juvenile male has a long gun, so does the female. Stand by.
The suspects finally step out from the garage and start shooting at officers, and they don't really have any cover, so officers fire back. There's nothing left for them to do at this point.
You guys be careful of your bow markings out there by you guys.
That's rough. Where can you see? Oh. Oh. Yeah. That's tough, man. That car getting towed up.
The female ends up getting shot in the arm and the sternum. When the male suspect, 12-year-old, saw this, he said, "No, I don't really want any of this anymore."
He's like, I would hope so. But what's the sternum? Where's the sternum at? Where's the sternum? I feel like that's somewhere in like the abdomen, groin area.
More? He said, "Damn, I guess this ain't Grand Theft Auto after all."
Right.
Home to you. The female's on the ground behind the car.
Get down, take it down. Chill out, brother.
Hey, let's get him secure, get a status on her. We get him secure. We still got movement, hey. We got movement.
The officers move in, take the male into custody. They start rendering aid to the female as quick as they can and end up driving her to the hospital where she was in critical condition but has since been stabilized. One part I want to point out when the SWAT dudes are moving up is that this could have been really bad. They're moving in to secure the female when one of the SWAT boys says, "Light her up."
Light her up.
Damn.
Which, if you're holding a gun and pointing...
Damn. Light her up. Damn. You see what I be talking about? Like, I get it, but damn. Like, come on, bro. Light her up, though. Like, it's not even about defending yourself no more. Now you're going with the intent to kill somebody. Like, bro, that's not your job, bro. That's not your job, bro.
Suspect that was shooting at you moments before means something a little different than using a flashlight. Good thing he called himself pretty quick there before all the SWAT boys turned the girl into Swiss cheese.
Right.
Light her up. With a light.
Like I said earlier, old Sheriff...
he met with the flashlight. Yo. Oh my goodness. He said, with the light. Alright, my bad. I take it back.
Chitwood was pretty angry about this one, and for good reason. He had more than a few angry words to say about this situation.
Where have we gone wrong? That 12-year-old and 14-year-old think it's okay to take on law enforcement.
Yeah.
What the hell is the Department of Juvenile Justice doing, sending these kids to places that can't handle them?
In the end, both of the suspects faced one count of armed burglary and a lot of counts of attempted first-degree murder of a law enforcement officer. Let me know how you think
Dang.
the police handled this situation in the comments below.
Honestly, I feel like they handled it pretty well. I'll be honest. They waited hours, you feel me, with kids shooting at them. You know what I'm saying? And like, the girl survived, the boy survived, no officers were hurt. I feel like they handled this. This is about as best as you could handle this, to be honest, without somebody being dead. You feel me? I feel bad for the homeowner at the end of the day. Because I'm like, damn, I just went to the corner store. I just wanted to go get me a little Snickers or something. I come back, it's a whole shootout at the crib. Like, yo. Like, what? What's happening? But yeah, I hope y'all like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Why do I keep doing this? Like, comment, subscribe. Later.